In this story, the three main characters are OP, his wife, and his sister. And the two ladies, they don't like each other one bit. This has been the case since basically forever. Is it a serious conflict? No, not quite. The sister is actually quite chill about it. She takes it in stride, in fact. But the wife, oh boy, the wife has an axe to grind. Every single time there's the conflict, it's because of the wife. I'm Agony Ann, and let's get into this. Why is there a conflict, you might ask? Well, you see, the sister got pregnant several years ago, and it was not planned. Despite this radical change in her life, she decided to keep the baby. But she decided not to marry the father. If you're a single woman with an unplanned child, you better have a good reason to avoid marriage with the father, I'd say. And the sister did have a good reason. She thought that the marriage might crumble. I'm sure you know someone that is unhappy in their marriage. You hear lots of stories about people staying together just for the kids, and it never works out. So instead, the two of them stayed single. And you know what? It worked out. The co-parenting is fine. The guy's happy, the sister's happy. Sunshine and rainbows. Except somehow the wife is not happy. She has some strong opinions and she just can't drop them. It really bothers her that the sister is not married. The shock and horror of a child born out of wedlock. The wife would really like it if the sister was married. And as I've said, this row has been going on for quite some time. The child is actually now 2 or 3. So the wife is really insistent on this and will not drop this. The sister did talk to OP about this. She did say she's fed up. OP was asked to talk to his wife about this several times. But one fateful afternoon, the sister, she had enough. So the three of our main characters meet at OP's house for a pleasant afternoon, cake, tea, and the works. Definitely nothing serious. The conversation seemed pretty mundane and nice, until the wife brought up the issue once again. The sister's child is about to enter the kindergarten. This also means that the sister will probably meet new parents, and from the perspective of the wife, the sister did not know any parents before because this wouldn't otherwise make sense. Obviously, she does know people. I bet that the sister had a support group, probably a very good, social life. Maybe she did some yoga with other moms, maybe some swimming. Anyway, the wife is clearly clueless. So the wife starts talking about how nice it would be if the sister and the father of the child were to get married. Not just in theoreticals, but actually factually starts making real plans. Wouldn't it be nice if the two of them got married at the courthouse? It's too late for a shotgun wedding now, but maybe, a quick ceremony would do the trick. It's really important that the child grows up in a nuclear family, Otherwise, what would the other people think, the other parents? And the wife then goes on about how it's really important for their morals, right? Like, if the other parents find out that the child is not growing up in a married couple, they will judge the sister, right? And the child. They might even call the child not legitimate. And you don't want that. So this did not go down well with the sister, and she let it all out. First, she said, "You should worry about your fat self and losing 100 pounds before worrying about my child." And then she followed up with, "A ring can't hide your triple chin, so you should worry less about me going to the courthouse and more about you going to the gym." Left hook, right hook, pow. The sister was clearly not taking any prisoners today. And it's not like she went too hard too early. Remember, this sister has been enduring this for years. She talked to OP. She tried to be civil, but the wife didn't care. And so the wife got called fat, and the sister told her to go to the gym. Clearly, she shouldn't be worrying about any courthouse weddings. Predictably, the wife didn't take this well. I mean, who would? It is quite nasty. So she starts to sob and the sister just packs her stuff and leaves. The only question remains. Why didn't OP defend his wife? Now, just imagine the wife's feelings. Your husband is right there and you are getting insulted. And how horrible would that feel? It turns out that OP agrees with the sister. OP does think that his wife was nasty to his sister. He didn't defend her because he got caught off guard. He didn't do that, right? He thinks his sister is right, but he did acknowledge that his sister's behavior was wrong. Is OP an asshole for not defending his wife? User Fullstar says that everybody sucks here. OP should have shut down his wife a long time ago. The sister did ask for this, but OP didn't follow through, so he definitely sucks. The sister should not have gone for the jugular. The things she said were very aggressive. Losing 100 pounds, triple chin. Yes, the sister's definitely an asshole. But the wife did deserve it. She isn't an angel. She kept pulling this up over and over, year after year. And to top it off, she did call the child not legitimate. The grandstanding was definitely the wrong move. Everybody sucks. User Former Lurker says that OP is not the asshole. The wife fucked around and finally found out. She got asked to stop. She kept this conflict for years. She had this coming. We can only imagine the stuff the sister had to sit through. Only the wife is the asshole. Now, Better Spring calls the wife a bully. It is as if she was trying to ostracize the sister. Farmhouse Rules, with 6 downvotes, thinks that OP is sort of an asshole. He should have defended his wife. It's not fair to just let her sit there and take the heat. OP should have definitely tried to control the situation, stay cool, and de-escalate. But maybe the wife should shut her trap about illegitimate children. Who says that? It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It's straight up nasty. What else is she thinking that she's not saying? Lanky Literature with 14 downvotes says that everybody sucks here, but did OP even try to find out why the wife thinks this is important? Maybe it's for religious reasons. It could be loads of things. It's kind of a red flag that OP did not figure this out. But maybe the sister doesn't want to share. Critical Arm with 35 downvotes says that OP is definitely the asshole. Yes, the wife bringing up the subject every time, but no, she does not deserve to be insulted. Things should be civil, even if someone is being mean to you. Everyone has the right to their feelings, after all. How do you deal with them is your choice. The sister could have just told her to shut up. I'm not sure why this person thinks that OP is the asshole, but okay. Well, my opinion is that 2 wrongs don't make a right. You should not bully people for years, and you should not be mean to people. Yes, there are exceptions, nobody's getting assaulted. I'm not saying you should always show the other cheek. The sister could have definitely, drawn a boundary. She could have told OP that she will not talk to his wife. Want me to be around your wife? Well, has she piped down? No. Is she going to bully me? Yes. Okay, well, no talking. I don't want the wife to get off scot-free. She is a bully. She did harass the sister for years. She didn't want to drop it. That is not okay. She might have her opinions, and that's okay, but she should not keep bringing them up again and again if the other person disagrees. Just let it go. And finally, OP. I don't think he can control his wife, so fair enough, but he didn't have to side with his sister after that. Nobody wants to hear from the love of their life that they think similar things. OP should have not have sided with anyone, actually. should have just acknowledged the situation and how bad it is, and then maybe a day or two later discuss it in depth. So everybody sucks here, and they should just all apologize to each other.